Good evening. Welcome to Bite the Bag. We're going to play what's usually called the KFest rendition of Bite the Bag. I'll first explain what the typical set of rules are, then I'll explain what the additional, what we do additionally in KFest. For Bite the Bag, the rules of the game is you take a standard round paper bag, gets placed on the floor. Everyone takes turns to pick it up with a mouth. You have to pick it up by remaining on one limb. Often it's standing on one leg, bend down, pick it up. Or in some, give me 1 second. Or in a slight extension to the rules, is be on one arm, one hand, and pick it up. Before I do that, after successful set of rounds, the bag is shortened, ripping off part of the bag, the entire top area of the bag, an inch or two or something like that, and then around again. Continue going as flat as possible. As Martin just suggested, within KFest, when we say we have to remain on one limb, does not imply being a hand or foot. So, only one part of a body, of a limb rather, needs to remain on the floor and pick the bag up. It can be just for a fraction of a second, but a fraction of a second that needs to be visibly determined that it was done successfully. And this way, the bag gets actually down to a flat piece of paper, and when the bag turns down to a shape about that size, with the remaining players, it becomes how long will the bag remain in the air to determine who will become the final winner of the game. Is there any questions about how to play Bite the Bag, of how the KFest extensions apply to the game? All right. Next, get an idea who will all be playing, so I can make a note of them, so we can keep score of, not keep score, but to track how far everybody plays the game. So, Martin, Eric, Daniel. Yes. We will allow everybody. It will allow anybody who, and this was just suggested to me. It will allow anybody who has not played the game to at least, go through a test round, and then it will not count as part of the game. Just because those of us who have been here in previous KFest have an idea of how to play the game, and we have our own, unique strategies of playing. So we will allow those who haven't played at least a try. I wouldn't say a try, but go through the at least some experience before just jumping in the game with those of us who have more experience.
So he doesn't have to commit now.
So we would like for you to try it, and we'll encourage you to continue playing the game. So I'll add you to the list, just in case. You've been encouraged. Ian? I forgot the name. Scott. Yes.
Oh, what the hell.
Great.
Ow.
And Ken, right?
No.
Because we only have 5 players, and maybe 4, any issues being the MC as well, having me play. We did that last year. It did not appear to affect.
Oh, fine, I'll play.
Oh, thank you, Ken.
Is Carrington playing?
No, I'm here to document. I think it's for a journalism story.
What was that again? Okay. And Peter Bubar mentioned that he will probably play, but he's doing something right now. If we start playing the game, does anybody feel that if he just starts playing the game 1 or 2 rounds in, does anybody feel that's going to be unfair in terms of not playing the game fully?
If he's able to pick up the bag when it's taller, he should be able to pick up the bag when it's lower to spot.
I feel the exact same way, but I want to make sure that there was a democratic view of this. So I'm going to add him to the list, and we'll see if he ever does come down here, and we'll play. Great. So We do have a prize for who succeeds in Bite the Bag. We have and we'll have one prize for the person who wins. There'll be a choice of shirts. We have a Think Geek Wi-Fi shirt and an Apple Store T-shirt as well. Still sealed in its box. Collector's item. I believe both of these are extra large sizes, just to clarify what we have. Anybody want to look up price closer, or do they trust that I described this well enough? Colors are black for those who may have cared what the colors were. All right. At this point, I put names down in a certain order. But first, we'll let Daniel try. Daniel's the only person who has not played this before. Yes.
That's right.
Okay, sure. I mean, we'll offer you the.
You get one chance, right?
That's right. I just forgot to mention that we do have 3 chances to in each round. Each person gets up to 3 chances. You'll do okay. All right. Because I put names down in this order, I have the names as Martin, Eric, Daniel, Ian, Scott, myself, Ken, Peter. Anybody feel that the order should be changed for any other reason? All right. So, put the bag back here, or put the bag
Are we
closer?
doing a demo round, or is this the real thing?
I've been told that the newbies do not need a demo round, and those who, does anybody else feel that we want to go to a demo round?
How about you do it once for us?
Yes.
Do it for us.
This will not count. This is purely of a demo. So, make the one comment that when I broke my ankle, I have less dexterity in my leg. So if I won't do it on standing the leg right away, I will do it on a knee. So we'll mention that up front. All right. So now.
I don't remember all my letters.
Don't worry about it. You will pick it up. And for those, for the cameras, that's a good idea to face the camera so when you do fall face flat on the floor, the audience will be watching, can laugh at all of us. Please don't fall flat facing your on the floor. Hopefully you do have insurance.
All right. Now, you're probably about to get some fall face flat on the floor footage in here. So. Yes. Well, he's running video too.
Oh, yeah, he's got video.
I almost had it
So
too.
that wasn't in the town.
That was one.
Well done.
So you don't have to eat your hammer. That's good.
You have to get it off the ground.
That's all.
Daniel.
Uh-oh.
Good job, Eric.
Okay, much better than last year, where I didn't
You
even
get a practice.
Right.
Very nice.
Well done.
It's like, yeah, no problem. Look at it. Ian. This normal brown paper bag.
I'm just expecting it to look for the spit-covered parties.
Moist.
That's right. Hey, this is good. I get to go first each round.
Worth the most cake.
If you can get it up on your head, the mixture.
Scott.
You do a ballerina spin at the same time.
All right.
Humiliation is a good thing.
Yes.
Keeps you grounded on there. That's a good thing.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna count that as 2.
I'm not cutting that one.
All right.
I think you got it.
It was up before you said, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, look good.
Woo!
And,
We can always go to the instant replay.
I feel like I've already done this already once. It's great. That's right. That's right. And Ken.
Is anybody taking pictures of this?
Okay, my camera's We'll take pictures when we get down further.
Wow.
Okay, so you guys have to hold on to the bag, please.
2.5 years ago.
Oh, so you ripped it, right? You rolled it in.
One person of the game suggests rolling it down. We never use the bag
I've only
again.
seen the video that Andy sent out. So much all I know about this. Where is he?
I'll look for him and did not see him.
Yeah, some parts that are higher than others.
Do have
Ooh, someone figured this out already.
The problem is those parts become the wet parts quickly.
And Eric figured out that part.
Okay, so if you don't want to get spit on your mouth, it's yours. Then
It's so wet that you only
just have to slide
But then
over
you beat him.
the lower part.
Man, it's like noticeably lower. That's
About an inch and a half.
nice.
And of course, spade bag.
What's that?
Oh, so close.
Oh.
That hurt.
Who has band-aids?
I do.
It's
Is it actual blood?
No, it's not bleeding.
Just rub.
That's what she said.
Oh! He was actually waiting for somebody to say that.
I was.
I know.
I saw it.
I was.
He's waiting for something. What is it?
I had to help him out.
Oh. This wasn't as bad as Farrell's last time.
He stands out in the corner, it'll be taller.
I've thought of ways to cheat it, so I'll play it straight here. No comments with hand copy, please. I'm not flexible enough to do that. No. I think that was my third, so.
Good try, Eric.
Well. Oh. I shall sit down.
Oh, Daniel's Dan Nugget. Where's your Daniel? It's Ian next.
Oh, sorry.
By all means. I'm so eager.
I won't.
That's gone.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it that quick.
Take your time. There's no rush.
Holy crap, what am I thinking of?
I'm a little more top heavy. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think that's my problem too.
Yeah, this is hard.
That's what she said.
That's not fair. That should not count.
This is not how that works.
All right.
All right, this is fun. Oh, excuse me.
All right, now I can do it.
All right, stop now. Please fall again.
I'll do my best.
I'll know that counted.
Almost. How am I crying? Unfortunately, it's a blurry shot. Please just do that again. No.
Was that it?
I'm out.
That was 3. That's a very short game this Alright, that's me next.
Oh, is that the end of the round?
No, it's myself and Ken.
Okay.
Hopefully Peter gets here before everybody gets out.
He's in the middle of some soldering.
I know.
Am I before you or after you?
I'm before you.
Sorry.
I think at a certain point we're having to not let Peter in.
If he can get the bag, if it's that high off the ground, then I'll let him.
But he won't have had to suffer all of the random chance of the.
But he also, we can decide if he shows up, if it makes sense or not. Right. Purely democratic.
Just put some stuff in the bag and make it heavy.
That's
You can have with the prize in it.
Yeah.
It's the Mexican jumping beans.
I'm allowed to play the night movies, not allowed to play.
Yes, actually have a little RC car. It's near him. Yes.
Need to fill the bottom of the bag with sand and then put a false bottom on top of the sand.
bag.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah, you got it. Hopefully it's a mouthful of bag.
Use some 3 on 7 and 7 or something.
And here's the shot at the flying can that goes all the flying on it.
Nuclear duct tape.
I'm going to call that technique the flying can.
So, round 2, we had 2 people unable to complete. That was Scott and it was Aaron. But good job, guys. Much appreciated that you were able to play as far as you did.
And we got multiple that's what she said there's out of it.
I think we both bettered our performance from last year. So, and again, that's what she said.
I'm thinking this back was actually shorter than last year. But that's part of the gamble of Bite the Bag.
Yeah, this does not actually seem like a full-size grocery bag.
It was the first bag that I picked up. I said, brown paper bag, that's good enough.
You already started down a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting low.
Yeah. And thank you, Mark. Oh, nice. Well done. Jeez.
Very, very nice.
And Daniel's still in.
Well done.
Ian. I think you're supposed to take notes. And that becomes me. Close enough. All right, Ken.
Hey.
Pressure's on again.
Nice. Hold up. He's a clutch player. All right. Round 3, and no one hit up this game. No one got out.
Carrington's on the move.
Ah,
Yeah, I almost said something back.
What's up? Give it what I said. All right, Martin.
That's what he said.
That's what I was thinking.
You said it several times. You're not going to make it smaller?
Yes, we have to get rid of all the wetness from the bag.
Holy cow.
Debating, large amount, small amount, no, do the right amount.
As opposed to the wrong amount.
Right, yeah, side to side.
Right.
That would not be it.
All of these are starting to get worse. I was fine with those.
That kind of. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Nice job. Did you do it? I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, just next time.
Alright, you.
Nice. Nice.
Very good. I think you actually bite the bag. I just definitely.
You like to use 2 feet close to just bring it back to you.
Isn't that one of the strategies in the final round? Get the bag and pass it.
It might be. Yeah, listen up. Alright, and Ken. A final player for round 4. Or
Okay, that's the final one.
round 4. That's not bad.
I got it. Thanks. I think I have a photo of you actually in here.
My whole body in the air.
Okay, this is the end of round 4, and we're going to start round 5.
Wasn't Bob here? Was it Bob Bishop watching at first?
Yeah.
He was supportive.
Because last year Mark Samuelson watched the whole thing.
Yeah, he did.
And it took like 80 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's how long the video is that I uploaded.
Oh, yeah. We had like 11 players last year.
It seems to be a lot less turnout this year.
It's a different crowd. So,
Yeah.
Did you go around to every wing saying, hey,
yes, I checked everybody. I went to everybody and especially trying to encourage the newbies. And some people are like, oh, I want to go to bed.
What, like going to bed at 9:30, 9:45, 10 p.m. No.
Some people will get KFest.
some people have to come back to get KFest. Carry it.
I still. Where's the concourse?
I just trick.
I mean, in my opinion, if you go to bed at 1 a.m., that's early for KFest. Which that's pretty much what we did.
How old are you?
23.
Ah, to have such energy again.
The problem is, I did go to bed at 1 a.m. last night.
What time did you go to bed?
Picture let's get your head in the bag.
Yeah, you did.
Daniel.
You won with the sack.
Alright, sounds good.
It just has to be a fraction.
You might want to move the bag a little further away from the pool table.
And the camera operators.
Which I do every time I'm up there.
Everyone else.
It's still too far away. Okay.
Begin with the crane Daniel son. No, you're not that.
Maybe you angle sign.
Oh, so close.
Patience. Ooh. Good.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Yeah. Very nice.
It is hot in here for those who are watching. You can't feel the temperature and splitting. Okay. They finished up round 5. It is tough when the bag stares at you at the face.
He's staring into the void, and the void stares back.
Can I take up a sandal?
Okay, please.
Just one.
Serious mode.
Is that the touch of your arm?
No, it's in the other sandal. Very clever technique. Nope, didn't work.
It's not very clever.
I've done this before.
Is the bag supposed to
But
stay on?
gee, that was like last year.
I know. Gotten older and dumber.
That's an interesting question.
Does the bag have to stay on the base?
Oh, you can move the bag.
Turn sideways?
No. If you turn sideways, it's actually going to be shorter.
No, that's...
Oh!
That's not shorter.
See, I was thinking of employing that strategy if I got that far in the game, and then letting that rule be called on me if there was such a rule. But I knew I was going to get that far, so...
Alright, that's good.
You can also
The
stack the
squad,
bag.
you're trying to use that.
You had like total background. Like, why don't you just like bounce?
Finished round 5, and everybody succeeded that.
Wow. Well, let's see this next one.
So,
Round
6.
Well, it's about an inch, somewhere about an inch and a half, 2 inches that we take off. So it's about, it's still not down to the flat level yet. So you go completely flat. It has been known to go completely flat.
Last year, it went completely flat.
That would go flat, but we had it go down to timing how quickly we can pull the bag up.
Or how long?
How
long?
That's quick. Time-wise.
How quickly we could hold it up?
Okay.
Those are two entirely different things.
60-second man, huh? Annie, you want to jump in?
It's already gotten low.
I know.
You want to start at this time? We'll give you just a practice round if you just want to say. That's what I could keep it. Well, do you want to do it at the beginning or? Yeah, let's do it at the beginning.
Right away.
Yeah.
When I watch you guys for techniques,
Thanks, you just did. The baseline you just did. You just
so we're allowed a knee, right?
One
Yes,
point of
that's what,
contact.
remain on one lip.
But your foot can't touch the ground.
Right. If it's one knee, then no other part of the leg.
How many rounds down?
This is round 6.
Oh, that was really close.
For the first try,
Yeah.
not too shabby. There you go.
Wow.
Awesome. Quite impressive. You jump in and do the first one.
I was gonna say, I think it's harder for somebody to hold.
And also,
3/4 down.
balance on the one knee, not even with that leg crook behind. I think he's done this before. Yeah.
Don't feel rare. All right, Martin, please start round 6.
One day I'm gonna have to abandon this.
Like that? What's this?
Yeah. Okay, it may be yet.
Nice. Yep. Well done. Good job. All right. Daniel. Yeah, it's getting low, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's back on.
Close.
Good catch, good catch. Excellent. All right, and yeah. Get up on the way down.
Get it on the way down.
Careful. No known injuries. Well done. When I say no known injuries, outside of rug burns, scratches. Usually have to sacrifice to the rug burn gods who
Yeah.
to the end.
That sounds like an evening we can find.
Okay, should I pour long pants for this? Because I got rug burn. I need gloves.
Eric is
too.
damn proud of it.
You have to wear shorts and like bag.
You do? I don't know.
Full armored padding.
It's armored padding with lead sewn in strategically.
I'm not going to try that. All right. And Ken, to finish up round 6.
We'll even give Ken a hint how he did it last time.
I think that was one. Your butt does not count as a limb.
What doesn't count?
Your butt does not count as a limb.
That's number 3.
want to put myself on your foot and find out it's you.
And he's practicing for the fight.
He doesn't go that far, doesn't he? All right, and round 6, and did we all succeed? Or
Yeah, and he joined.
So we did.
You went up by 1.
So can we say officially, Andy
Yay.
joins? I think I like this idea.
But I don't think I should be able to win because you had 6 rounds where you had 33.
Well, we'll see how far we all get.
A new challenger has appeared.
I will add Andy to the list, and Peter's still not here, so we'll see what happens.
He was coming.
He's soldering.
Well, we'll see how far we get, and if he shows up, that's like this before. So all okay. Now they can live with that. And there anything that
Your face.
Again, it's okay.
He's soldering a machine to help him play
Alright.
bag.
So this is where it gets tricky to remove part of the bag because it just can't go a single grip.
Removing machines to play like the bag, it has to be your limb, not your robot's limb.
I mean,
We've only played with those who have. No, that's not true either. No,
are cyborgs allowed to
That's
play like the
that's
bag?
what I was going to say. Yeah, I realize that's not even.
1 year.
If Peter shows up in Super Robot mode, then
We have. Let me rephrase it this way: no one has played KFest Fight the Bag with robotic limbs.
We had one player who realized he could shift his center of gravity by removing his leg. So he did.
then you freaked out when you realized you couldn't put it back.
When he realized it wasn't a prosthesis.
Oh. Wait, you need something to put it back?
Oh, it took a long way down.
Really wanted to win.
We have such valuable prizes.
Life is meaningless now to me. Everyone fight the bag.
I'm noticing that as I tear, it keeps getting shorter and shorter as I go around.
Hey, why do you only have one leg? Well, see this T-shirt?
I have a lot.
Although, you know, there were fears that, like in the Olympics, there would be people who would go through voluntary amputation to get performance-enhancing prosthetic.
When was this beer?
Like 5 or 10 years ago.
5 or 10 years from now.
Wow.
5 or 10 years from now, it'll be a worse fear because
You'll be able to cut your own leg off and get a replacement one that's better.
Stronger.
yeah.
And they're retaining
I'm going to do that with my head.
energy better.
Prosthetic. It's like walking around.
I simply
You
know
know,
the
you crashed on your head on with a wig on it.
You need more than a wig. All right, so that's a little bit more I want to take off, but it's a good.
There's definitely a better side to this
Okay.
bag.
All right, round 7, and we'll begin with Martin.
Oh, okay, so Andy's not.
No, he's
He
all
did
right.
it.
Well, he started first last time.
time, so we put Andy.
I see Andy.
That's what. All right, so I'll do.
I see you got pressure on him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jeff, when you take a little more off than you intended to, you know you're allowed to say no.
So it's blue back on.
I mean, it's gonna get this thing.
Come on, Andy. This is only your second round. Very good.
Wow.
Nice.
Martin Bringer. Now we
I should try this knee stretch.
Only if you need to.
Well done.
All right, Daniel.
I guess I got now the thing.
Yeah.
It seems scalable to the next round.
Good enough. All right, Ian. Still feel confident with this?
I know what you're trying to do.
I'm playing. I'm not psych you out. I need a calendar.
MC is psyching the players out.
Ah! Oh, so ah! Ah!
Yeah,
So close.
Valid.
All right.
That's okay.
I think that
T-shirts are 50.
You bet that is common.
I'm gonna change the name automatically.
to what?
Face
Ben-
paint.
Ben's
Face
the
paint
bag.
camera going.
What was the bag?
Bend the bag.
I gotta take the turns and getting the face back.
Press the bag.
Oh, no plan.
You're just waiting for the face plant?
Yes. This is what the plan can.
I feel like looking at the carpet anyway. So. Put the camera inside the bag.
And Ken, you're finishing up the round.
So,
Good pictures, Benson?
I'm just waiting for these ones. Pretty thin.
Is the next round going to be flat? Is that what's next?
We'll have a tiny lip.
English sentences are hard occasions. I will do it with my finger.
No.
No, Jeff is going to try it and then probably break his face.
We can't do it. The axe game. I'm off.
I use Martin as my prop. And then Chuck.
Well done.
Nice.
All right. You know, Toys R Bag is made of meat.
Oh,
Yeah.
bacon bag.
Good job, Ian. Appreciate you got through 7 rounds. Or you finished 6 rounds and you finished successfully 6 rounds. Yeah. All right. So now we're on to round 8. We're going to have just a tiny little bit sticking on the slit there. Let's see if we can get a even height this time around. Now, it's harder to actually rip the bag down and stick with it. Next year we're playing rip the bag.
Well, this game goes like last year's, we'll need something harder.
That's what she said.
I think you should keep all the dice on just play you can plant the fence. I'll take pictures. We're all just judged based on style.
I think
I always wanted the triple gator swan.
I think I played with this last year.
I think you.
I thought maybe I wrote my notes.
Last year did because you already had one injury that wanted to go over level 1.
man, what happened to you? Where'd you go? What happened to conference? Did you get bugged? Not exactly.
It's freaking.
I got sacked. You're not going back.
Oh.
See, there's this game, and yet.
You realize
And
this
no
is the only
open
sport
balls.
I play.
Oh, same. Yeah, I don't play any sports except How do you do anything that like could kind of be considered a sport if you use your imagination a little bit?
We tennis.
Does mini golf count
Yes.
as a sport?
I occasionally cycle, but like the intent is for me to cycle commute because I live like 4 miles from work. But I never actually get around to it except like when my car's broken down.
And that's in the middle of winter when you do it, don't you?
Yes, I did it in February.
How much speed of snow did you guys have to ground?
There was no snow at all on the way in. I ended up getting a ride home with a coworker when there was like a foot of snow by the time I left.
Like you get a foot of snow, no fun.
Actually, going and turning was not the problem. See, the bike was handling fine. I knew stopping was going to be, so I...
All right.
That's correct.
Not quite flat.
So close.
Round 8. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes to get back down that short. All right. And Andy.
Wow, that's pretty quick. And that's what she said. I mean, I had to
Are
give
you
up.
doing this on purpose now?
Yes, I
You can't do it to yourself.
On the camera, it doesn't even look like there's a bag. It just looks like there's
You're gonna have to get higher.
around.
We do have camera evidence that it was a bag.
Oh, so close.
Second try.
But knowing
Oh, so close. All right. Very good, Andy. You went through 2 rounds. Round 8.
But they were hard ones.
But they were really hard.
Oh. I think it's one of my friends.
Wow. Art part, hold on. Sadie. And Daniel, you're next. You're still in the game. Yeah, you're still in the game.
See, next round, we put it under this carpet.
Oh, even on the carpet. Wait a minute.
We call it eating carpet, we call it munching the rug, but whatever.
munching the rug.
Second. I didn't see that.
Oh,
That definitely like that.
Yeah, so what's that?
Yep. All right.
Yeah, just barely.
All right. We're roughly in the middle here. Let's go.
You sure you feel confident about this? Pretty dangerous.
You're not playing anymore.
That was all about you.
No. How did I do this?
wow.
can hurt.
Okay, my head. All right.
There's 30 fouls on.
There's your pace in the middle of it.
No! Smaller numbers. Nice, Jimmy.
Guess it's getting flatter, Ken.
That's what she said.
I'm not really sure in what context that. Oh no, he's deflating!
I didn't say deflating.
You know, you could have said it was getting shorter and then it would have made more sense, but
Well, see, I was trying to work with the flatter thing, so I'm just like imagining a person that's like.
Yeah, that's so 1 minute ago.
Wow, you're really up to date with this.
The Apple II.
No.
Too bad. Just let me go.
Well, that's cool. What? Are you back?
You can see
I thought you were about to laugh. I
laughing.
couldn't figure out why. Thanks, man. Thanks to the bag.
It's what we call Ethiopian grocery shop. It's not something that happened around. It's sort of
that's terrible. You're a naughty man.
Not ever again.
All right.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
You can roll out of the next person. You got a saving throw.
We finished round 8. Andy is out, and everybody else made it. Made no notes that anybody else was out.
Oh, so, now, how do you make it fall?
We start from gripping around the edges. Glad you asked.
Pretty soon we'll be complete this thing.
Now you have to lift it, hold it in the frame.
Lift it, hold it in your mouth, and make it into a knot.
Yes.
Maybe put the pieces back on.
It's not repair the bag, it's bite the bag.
Sometimes you're repairing things and I remove parts of it.
So it's just the last
Ian,
round where we
so you've done that to printers, haven't you?
Okay, so what happens after this round?
It's not quite small enough. We'll do, and if everyone finishes, we'll do one more reduction, and then if any remaining players after that will be the length of time of having the bag off the ground. Was that grammatically correct for those who are English oriented?
Grammatically correct, although I'm thinking about the possibility of a reduced reduction.
Yeah, I think a reduced reduction is the same as to embiggen something.
That's a perfectly cromulent word.
Small, but not small.
Alright. Okay. Round 9. This is the size of the bag. And Andy's Alex, so we begin with Martin.
and it has a corner sticky.
Oh, someone that recognized what it does look like. Good.
Wait one second. Can you have your foot on?
Did I have my foot on as well? Okay, let me do it again.
Thank you for catching that.
And he's out now. He's like,
I have my.
The foot has to be off the ground.
Oh. Right. Sorry. I wonder if I cheated last round. Am I?
Get to this round, we'll get more last round.
Wow. Yeah, if you can think of it like that, it doesn't matter what it was last round.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Well, I could not have kept it in the air.
Yes, I am. Crazy. Okay.
wow, nice.
Hold on.
And no. Oh, I can't even see that on the camera. Same thing, basically, there's just more.
That's because it's a little wet on this board. Or damp. Okay.
Couldn't even go back into that table.
I think it's for its goal.
Use the force.
Don't put the bag.
That's what it said. Chicken training.
And then take off, yeah. What app is that?
Ken has expired.
He turned into a pile of points.
Wrong game. There's one corner that's obviously lucrative, but also evidently popular.
How badly do you want to play the next round?
I'm wondering which I need to be concerned about, getting sick or getting you sick.
Everything all price.
How much am I willing to pay? The ultimate price. Harry Potter can do it something right. I think I was still touching the ground when I picked it up. Right.
Good job.
You held it quite well. Sure, nice.
There are absolutely no doubt about
Round
that.
9, and it's all successful that round.
How do you pack it in?
Alright, and so we're starting round 10, and we still have Martin, Daniel, myself, Ken, 4 players. So this is going to be the last removal of backwards.
I think we should induct Carrington as an honorary player.
Whatever, I'm playing bank card.
What do you want? So you want us to remove you then?
I think she keeps stripping Carrington down until the double.
Ken wants to play the bag.
So Mark, as a first-time KFester, what do you think of this tradition?
I know I've not been over anywhere here.
But do you understand why we play this at KFest? Because I don't.
Explain it to me.
Yeah, when did you guys start doing this?
It's like feats of strength.
It started before any of us actually started attending here.
It was being played when I started in '98.
Wow.
That was being played when I started in 96.
But it went like 10 years without being played until you brought it back last year.
Yeah, it was, we talked about Find the Bag for years, and then it said, you know what? We got enough new people last year that we had to bring it back.
Last year was the first time at Rockhurst.
is just picking the bag up. This is not the tiny event.
I know. Working on bag up at all. I'm very tempted to make the bag
That's what.
Maybe instead of biting, you can just suck on it. Like inhale it.
Yeah. Probably. But that would require a lot of coordination too.
Yeah, I hate when people use teeth in the bag.
That makes sense.
I don't think I can do this.
Actually, lower than ours. Yes, I did flash them a little bit this time around. All right.
Very nice.
And Daniels. All right. Well, people good. Yeah, look good. It's which means it's less wet on the top side now.
Okay.
And Lori was making fun.
Maybe some of the bag was used to fill.
What?
Oh.
I got there eventually. Oh, shoot. And the floor is tasty for those who
It was tasty.
Delicious floor.
All of those, bits of stains.
Saliva.
5 seconds.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Okay.
And this is not the timed event?
This is not the time to vent.
I thought the game did have a 60-second roll last year.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any.
I thought there was a time limit. Before you,
Typically, we have not played that in the past, and I don't remember doing that last year.
I think that's asking too.
I think people
Yeah.
just gave up before
yeah.
any, we felt it was taken to the world.
Did you notice, Daniel, the bag has your name on it?
He wrote it actually last. He was there so long.
Oh, sure. Upside down at first, I thought it said denial. Like, yeah, I think I can do this.
The bag is psyching us out.
Be motivational poster at the bottom of
Nice. Was that the first or second part?
That was first.
Yeah. Okay. Who knows? All right. this is where we finished round 10. And well, finished it. Yeah. All right. Wow. Got 4 people going through to the very both anymore. All right. So now it's the timed event of who will keep the bag. Who will keep the one limb remaining on the floor without any of the limbs falling and keeping the bag up in the air for the longest amount of time. And so I've corrected any potential grammar problems and made it clear and understandable what the situation is. And Martin will need to start timing this.
Okay, we're back.
So yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
I'm ready.
I'm really dying to this hand.
Actually, Martin, can you redo your turn because I didn't get it on video?
What did you get character?
I had 209.
Okay, that.
I had 146, and I started just a touch early.
So, but first, do you think you?
I got both misses.
Did the time? I found 2 Mississippi, so that corresponds with Carrington. But when you started, did it start right away in terms of when it started?
See, mine started right away, but I started a little earlier than I should have.
Right.
It was even less than.
So that's reason. Anyway, all right.
And I stopped when I saw a foot go down.
Maybe I missed something landing, but it seemed longer than you.
Yeah.
Should we ever?
I can't help it. It felt like a minute.
Unless I missed the foot going down that side, I didn't see it.
Did it go down this side first?
It came out on my side first.
So maybe that's it.
When the slam on this side or the slam on this side?
I think it's on my side.
And you would have stopped at the slam, right?
I stopped at the sound.
The sound, right? Yeah.
Now, it took a while for sound to get to me. But I do believe I compensated for that.
Right, yes.
So,
Well, we'll see how the numbers go. We'll put it. You had 209.
You should write them both down.
Did you know I can break down the other numbers? You had 107 plus 9. And this is Daniel over here. We had 2. You had 207. And you said you had 1.4.
146.
146. Anything that you think you started with?
I still have 2 tuners left, right? I mean, if someone agrees with me, I can those.
It's usually it comes down to just 2 people at the end, and whoever has the back held the longest is what. Who's always decided that. It's usually a clear cut deciding winner. It's pretty much obvious. With 4 like this, we'll see if the rules still apply. If not, we'll find something fair to decide how it all works out.
Each get one t-shirt.
So this is actually unusual with this many people at the very end. So, but it's actually pretty cool that we had as many players get through like this.
$30.
30%.
$107.
You got the little ones under 2? Right. I want 103. Oh, okay. No longer. 2 minutes, 2 seconds?
That's what she
I
said.
think we have scientifically confirmed that.
Yeah, and that looked a lot shorter to me.
Yeah. I couldn't tell. I was real boring. All right, Ken.
Come on, nobody. And I wasn't even trying that.
That's what you said? 10 places on the table. What's this? Everybody don't thought of this.
It doesn't say any.
Ah. Yeah, I had 161.
I had 155, which that's the longest time I got.
161. I don't know if I got that.
153. 155.
I felt that I had got that end of it wrong. But it's hard to know, like, was I early, was I late? Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird timing. Somehow, like, I don't know if I pressed right on it.
It's weird because I kind of.
But I honestly don't know whether I went long or short. But I was 161, it felt like
That one felt long.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was surprised it was only 161. It felt like it was like,
really long.
it's going to feel like it's really. I was surprised that
I thought you were going to say 2.
And this was the one that counted from Mississippi's, and of course, with me during I was too concentrated not to count the time for that. So, based upon the stopwatches, which doesn't necessarily reflect public opinion, is Martin got, based on the two stopwatches, 1.49 or 107. Daniel got 207 or 1.46. I got 103 or 107. And Ken got 1.61 or 1.55. If we just do averages of stopwatches, that was Daniel is the Clear Cut winner based upon he had the two. He was the only one that where one stopwatch had at least 2 seconds. Based upon this, does anybody feel that we should reconsider how we want to?
I think I screwed up on the 1, 2. I think I must have.
So how
Well,
about
Martin also there was a half a second between the two numbers.
How about this? So we know you eliminate you and rerun 3.
I'm cool with that.
I would think we should as well.
Because we know you clearly got the worst time.
Well, in a sense, yeah. I feel the other ones were close enough that I couldn't say.
Now, here's the interesting one. Because we had so much trouble measuring the time for in the air, how do we change it to time from standing up to bag in the air?
Oh, that's good because you have to go in and go for it.
I'm cool with and we finished when the bag or when the body part lands our bag. When the body part lands.
So we all have to
We
start
finished when the bag lifts.
Although you guys all try to psych me out with that.
Oh,
I'm like,
so we don't care how long it's in the air. It's just how quickly you get back in the air.
Yes.
I'm at this point. I'm game to figure out how we can get
That's a
the.
lot easier to time.
Yeah, totally. I'm cool with that because it makes you get in and go for it.
I think it means the bag has to be in one place and the player has to start.
So you start standing up and
You say, okay, go.
And they go. That's when.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
So,
Yes.
so we should pick a place that we can identify besides, I mean, that's a range.
Well, no, I think honestly, as long as the bag is on the ground and the player's standing,
Right, and
and
we'll
the
just
player
say,
can put the
ready?
bag however they want,
Sure,
relative
alright.
to them, as long as it's on the ground.
We can just say 3, 2, 1, go.
So we just say,
So
start standing?
So
Yeah,
Start
standing. They'll say go,
Okay.
and
And the
then
moment you pick it up as a valid pickup, we'll
Okay.
stop.
All right, that works.
I will make sure that's a valid
So I can
pickup.
study
Yep.
it standing as long as I want.
Yeah.
So.
You want to cap it, and I'll just join. So I can hear your beat as well, so I can try to follow that.
All right then. So, whenever 3, 2.
We're gonna wait for Martin to say ready, or
I like this side better.
all right, okay. So now
Okay, that's actually good. Let player select position and then.
Okay, so you guys just say,
3, 2, 1, go.
2, 1, 6, 7.
I got 308. Wow.
within some level or
That was recently. That's quick. I can't believe how fast you went.
I think it's
that.
better,
I was
actually. You
I was
don't
like,
have
oh
time
my
to
god.
figure it out to
308.
get
I got 266. No, you said
The bar-
go.
the bar is
different
set
than your
pretty
beat.
high.
It's like, yeah, but I think your beat maybe comes later than when you press the button. 266.
I'm even gonna try.
It's actually easier.
This is exactly.
So say whenever
Yes,
you're ready.
You don't have
Count
time to
down.
screw around.
We gotta be here first.
I'm gonna go right when you say the word go, like I did last time. That's what I did. So you said go, and I go right on there.
Are you happy with?
Are you ready? All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, fast. I got 173.
That was 252, and I stopped late.
252. Oh, because you stopped late.
Yeah.
I think I stopped
You're right.
late as well, though. Like, I think it was shorter than I said. Because I was surprised how you got in there. But anyway, I got 173. I gotta go by what my time is.
I'll be
It's
here.
incredible.
You said you had 3 or 2.
I had 252, and I think I stopped.
Right, 252, but I have 173.
Which means it's probably closer to that.
Yeah.
Mine is, it should be closer to 20.
Yes. I was taken off guard also how quick both of you guys.
Yeah, I was taking off.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Just going for that.
I think we're all are very impressed with our players so far.
Yeah.
No pressure,
I've
Ken.
been impressed so far, yeah. Are you ready?
No, go ahead anyway.
No, if you need time to arrange everything and get ready, take it. I would say.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. 336.
Yeah, I got 305, but I also stopped and started. Because I thought Ken had it, so I stopped and I started again. So mine only short, but 305.
Because I saw Ken did that pause before coming down, I do believe he wasn't supposed to much.
Yeah, I knew, as soon as I saw the pause, I knew.
I saw 3.
You had 3 buttons.
I had 336.
336.
This is probably closer. I had 305.
305. All right. I think we can clearly eliminate Ken. So Ken, who was our winner last year.
Oh, you were last year. Well, good job.
Geoff came in second last year.
And but the previous back-to-backs.
Now I say they both start up. For you go. No, I'm kidding. You're banging heads.
Is it close?
So looking at round 12, it was Martin at 308 or 2.66 seconds. Daniel was 2.52 or 2.73, which basically it's a tie based on the.
That's what was the numbers the last time.
Daniel was 252 or 273, and Martin
Well,
was.
No, 170.
I thought they were one something.
Yeah.
They were one.
Oh,
I
my first 2, thank you. It was 152. No, it was 252 and 173.
It was, well, I thought it was 1,
I
5.
thought it was one something.
Was it 1? Why did I press 2 then? Okay,
It was
that's one based on these numbers.
For both
Daniel,
those guys, I had one something. Yeah.
Are you thinking of the pickup for the time in the air? Because I know it was 308-266 was correct.
That's correct.
okay,
But Daniel was damn quick. That's
Yeah, it was.
Right. I think it was clearly quicker.
Based upon these numbers, there's a by a second. Daniel,
I think it was 252 and 173.
okay, so I think we could be 252. So looking at the time differential between the two stopwatches is about the same for both Martin and Daniel. So based upon that, it's about half a second difference between 1 to 1.5, between 0.5 to 1 second, between 0.5 to 1 second difference of Daniel being that much faster. So based upon this, I would like to say Daniel is 2011 back-to-back champion. Daniel is the one person who says, I don't know if I want to play this. So, you have a choice of first,
Both of you, that was.
you have a choice of price Martin.
Everybody. Yeah, I can't believe
Or-
I can't believe any of you did this at all.
Notice
how I'm not in this competition.
I never would have guessed that 3 seconds in the
I will give you a choice.
The
Yeah,
worst
exactly.
Martin, you get a choice of crowns. Because the other person, because the winner would get another crown.
I definitely need the one with the blue arrow.
There you go. Daniel, you did have to wear the bike and
Yeah, I think we
for the rest of KFest.
So,
And please pick,
It has to be size correct.
please pick a prize so we can lose you with one of your prizes. You have to pick a shirt, Wi-Fi or an Apple T-shirt.
It's a Wi-Fi detector shirt.
No, it's Apple
You
Store.
said Apple too.
That's Apple too. I meant Apple Store.
Apple T. Apple T Plus. Yes. You can have it in any colors on this page.
Or
I can't believe we went through multiple rounds of it being flat. It was like, come on. This game wasn't hard enough. We have to go. Let's do another round.
But yeah, I do think timing it worked better.
Yeah,
From standing to
it
the
was
air.
so hard. I really felt like I was
stand
off.
up, right there, stand up, get a good view.
I know I was completely off the timing of the time in the air. I got psyched out when I picking up, and then I couldn't tell.
I think I like the quick grab for timing it better.
So I can believe how they go. Okay, come on.
Yeah,
That's title.
Still street
I honestly did not expect that to go that quick.
Well, then you just sit on the top of your head.
Do we get the winners to stand in front of the street? That's right. And then we'll stream later.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
We'll do that as another choice.
that is a
Prizes,
That,
and then
yeah.
you should.
That is incredible.
Take that for future years.
Oh, well, people are back.
One year, they spent like an hour drawing around some plastic bag. So please hit one screen to plastic bag. So that's how you wear the ground, they hold the.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you know that there's limits to display white flag signals? Okay.
That's pretty darn cool. It is pretty cool. Holy cow.
It's a Wi-Fi detector.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Cool.
Alright, two you get together with photos.
Alright, we'll do that another post. Alright, just the crowd.
How many pictures?
Anything that's the prize file. Stand there, hold your stand, screen. Crown's on head.
Just crown no t-shirts?
Why not sure?
I'm not taking off my t-shirt.
No, it's not. You hold the t-shirt, hold your prize up. No. Daniel loves prize.
Ah.
Yes, you are the grand prize leader.
Yeah,
I have to be shorter.
Everybody look at
Actually,
Geoff.
he's not.
Shorter means it was easier for you.
Alright, great. That's awesome.
You know, over here.
The complete lack of smiling.
I'm not really happy right
What can we do to make you happy?
You have a brand new shirt.
Race off this
Gotta pull the bag up.
Okay, so now you should just get it in the back.
What's the photogenic side of the
That's
The one
good.
that says Daniel on it.
Eric.
Oh, wait, wait.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. I did not zoom in on Daniel when he did. That's too meta. That's awesome. That's crazy. That gets to be that. Thank you.
Well done, gentlemen.
I like it.